well, it'd be cool if my cards decided that they wanted to work, but it's Monday. And just like every other Monday, we're going to read for Zodiacs. Normally I do a Reiki session, but it's been a rough day here. For those of you guys that don't know, most of Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Iowa, Missouri, all up through here, Arkansas, have gotten hit really hard the last couple of days with storms, etc. Today was no different. And so throughout the Tulsa area today, which is where I am, we had several tornado warnings. The pressure that went through here was absolutely unreal. And I had a bit of a brain issue earlier, so I am still kind of reeling from that. So I'm just going to read for the Zodiacs this evening, and that's going to be it. It's going to be one hell of a week. Tomorrow will release my video with my astrology reading for what I predict is going to happen tomorrow. Astrology is a very interesting thing, let me say that. But for those of you guys that didn't join last night or this weekend, I found a couple of my old decks, and guess what? We're going to be using these bad bitches tonight. So tonight I'm going to be using the Dark Goddess deck. You guys saw me use this the last couple of days, and I'm also going to be using one called Earth Wisdom, which is a Celtic deck. These two are two of the first two decks that I got in 2019. Every year I buy a ton of new decks. It is what it is. I buy a ton of new decks. All right, so Capricorn, we're going to start with you. We're going to go all the way around the horn. Yeah, for those of you guys that are waiting on shipping information or waiting on me to get you something or whatever it is, please know that I kind of told my employees to stay home and stay safe this weekend. And I told them the same thing for today, because today the weather was so, okay, Capricorns, calm down. The weather was so insane that even the colleges here, like OSU and OU, I don't know about TU, but I know that both of those two canceled classes today. OSU completely closed the campus today. Like, that was the extent of the nastiness of the weather. So that's how it's been. That's how it's been. So, all right. Ready, Capricorns? All right, y'all saw me roll my eyes because this very first card, I almost said that we were going to have feral Capricorns. We don't, calm down, We don't have feral Capricorns, but, well, we'll just get into it. Plus, Capricorns, as I was shuffling the cards, y'all threw out a fourth one because, of course, you guys are overachievers. Capricorns, we start off with the revenge card. Do you see why I said we have feral Capricorns? We don't, though, because these other cards right here. When a Capricorn gets revenge, let me give you some insights into some Capricorn thinking. The way a Capricorn gets revenge is to outperform, outdo every single thing that you told them they would never do. So if you told a Capricorn they would never get that job, they would never live in this house, they would never have this car, they would never amount to anything, expect that bitch to not only have bought that car, but to have bought 3 or 4 of them, to not only have lived in that house, but to have bought 3 or 4 of them, to not only have gotten that job, but now they own the fucking company. That is how a Capricorn gets revenge. That is how a Capricorn gets revenge. A Capricorn will take all of that energy and work so fucking hard to not only prove you wrong, but to bury you in how wrong you were. That's the Capricorn energy this week. So, for those of you guys that aren't Capricorns, but you have Capricorn friends, if you need help trying to figure out the best way to get back at someone, call your Capricorn friends. They got you. The next cards we have, Capricorn, are Clear Aura, Heart Healing. So we're going to talk about those two, and then we're going to talk about this card that fell on top of this. Okay? These two cards right here are why I said we do not have feral Capricorns. We just have Capricorns that are in mega overachieving mode. All of the energy, all of the emotions that the Capricorns have been bottling up lately, it's fixing to come out in an insane, crazy way. But Capricorns, this week, One of the first things that you need to do is clear your fucking aura, Capricorns. You've been carrying around too much bullshit for a long time, and I know this is calling me out in a hardcore way. Cleansing your aura is super easy. It's super easy. I give this recipe all the time. I'm going to give it again. It is sea salt and rose. You got that? Sea salt and rose goes in your bath water. So we're going to talk about bath. We're going to talk about shower. If you take baths, you just need to put some sea salt in there. You can put some Epsom salt with rose in it and sprinkle some sea salt in there. And then while you're sitting in there, what you want to do is wash out here. This is about where your aura is. Okay. It can extend out much further, but most people it's right here. Okay. So you want to wash out here. Yes, you're going to feel stupid as shit doing it, but I promise when you get out, you're going to feel a lot better. If you're a shower person, you're like, I don't like to take baths. No problem. I got you. Put that same mix, the sea salt, the Epsom salt if you want, and the rose. Yes, it has to have rose in it, in a bowl in your shower. You can dip your little spongy thing and all you go. Okay. Super easy. Feel free to take those two, the sea salt and the rose recipe, and add to it whatever you'd like. Like I like to add lotus. I like to add all kinds of shit to mine. Whatever your favorite smell is, your favorite herb is, whatever you feel like you need to add to it, Capricorn. Cleanse your fucking aura. You got a layer of mud apparently holding you down, and this energy is going to be too strong this week for any muddy bullshit. The next thing is this. This is heart healing, Capricorns. I know that Capricorns do not have emotions, but here's the thing, Capricorns, with this right here, you need to deal with some shit this week. You need to deal with some shit this week, Capricorn. You need to acknowledge that something actually did hurt your feelings. I know, but you need to acknowledge it. You don't have to tell anybody else, but you need to acknowledge it to yourself, Capricorns, that something actually did hurt your feelers, okay? Not only that, you need to take care of it, Capricorns. Whether this means doing a little shadow work, whether this means telling the person, hey, bitch, you kind of hurt my feels, or whether this means that you need to delve down some meditation, whatever it is, Capricorn, you need to deal with this because this hurt is only going to hold you back. And the way you're going to use this revenge energy this week is going to come to this. And this would be the prosperity card, Capricorns, that you threw out on top of this. So as long as you cleanse your aura, yes, you're going to feel stupid doing it, but still do it. And as long as you acknowledge that bullshit that actually hurts your feels, and the thing is, Capricorns, this other person that did this, they don't even know that they hurt your feelings. They think they were actually joking. They think that some, whatever happened. They don't know that they hurt your feelings the way they hurt your feelings, okay? You acknowledging this and you dealing with this is going to bring you into a new era of prosperity this week, Capricorns. Whether this means extra moolah in your bank account, whether this means prosperity in relationships, whether this means, I don't know, somebody delivering a whole bunch of free groceries. I don't know what it is, Capricorns, but this right here, this is all of the prosperity this week for y'all, okay? So here's the thing, Capricorns, stones for Capricorns, because it's going to be a really interesting week for you. First of all, I'm going to say clear quartz because you want to channel this energy and move forward in an amazing, intense way. The next thing I'm going to say, Capricorns, is tiger's eye because tiger's eye is not only protective, but it's a little lucky and it'll help to clear and protect all of this bullshit that you've been kind of hiding a little bit, Capricorns. So clear quartz and tiger's eye caps. And whenever I'm giving you guys crystals for the week, know that I'm going to try to give you, for the most part, very easy to find crystals, very basic crystals that every metaphysical shop has. Aquarius, that's a lot. That's a lot. Just saying what I'm saying. That's a lot. If I'm going to give you guys a crystal that's a little harder to find, I will happily tell you so, okay? Now, Capricorns, let me make this little caveat to what I just said about tiger's eye. If you are drawn to red tiger's eye, to blue tiger's eye, or any other color other than regular tiger's eye, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Thank you, Aquarius. So that was funny. That was a lot of anchor cards, but then it took a minute to get these. Well, Aquarius. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all have the health card. Then you have creativity. And then you have relief. Aquarius, it's actually going to be a calm week for you. It's going to be a very calm week for you. So let's talk about this. Aquarius, if you were wanting to start something like eating better, exercising, meditation, yoga, any of those things that's going to help your health, Aquarius, this is the week to do it. This is the week to do it because all of the energy, all of the stars, the universe, all of the things are lining up for you to have all of the energy for you to get yourself back up healthy again. It's also a good week to maybe possibly probably schedule just a physical, just a checkup. Get your old meat sack checked up. Okay, Aquarius? It's also going to be an amazing week for creativity. Like Aquarius, this is like a great week. I shit you not. This is a great fucking week. It's a great week for creativity, Aquarius. You're going to be super creative in a lot of different ways that I don't think y'all have felt creative in a long time. I know a lot of you Aquariuses are creative in very unique, odd ways. Like I know a lot of Aquariuses that are artists, but I know a lot of Aquarius that are also like super analytical and so on. This is a week to let your creativity fly. This is a week for you to go out and you to do all of the things that you've been wanting to do. Maybe go to the Pagan Superstore, buy yourself some canvas and some paints or some clay or whatever your chosen form of let's make a mess artwork there is. Aquarius, go get messy. Go hang out. Go do some fun shit. It's going to be a great week for it. But this, I love this. This is the relief card, Aquarius. This is going to be a week where you actually let go of some shit you've been holding on to. And what I mean by that is you Aquariuses are such overthinkers. You are such overthinkers. Not only are you overthinkers, but you overthink things from when you were like 3, 10. This is a week of just realizing that none of that shit matters anymore. And you don't have to stress about it. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to freak out about it anymore. You don't have to hold on to that grudge, that hurt, etc. Aquarius, this right here is a week of you having a very level, stable week. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be like, whoa, 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 it's not starting off that way. And yes, I have not forgotten what tomorrow is. Nobody's going to have a stable day tomorrow. I don't care what side you're on. No one's going to have a stable day tomorrow. But for the most part, Aquarius, this week, especially this weekend, this is just a relaxing, chill, calm, let shit go, fantastic week. Take it or leave it, Aquarius. So stones for Aquarius. I have one hair, or maybe it's these, maybe it's the feathers on here. I think it's the feathers on here. I don't know. I don't remember who sent these to me, but apparently you know my style. Thank you. In the move, I lost the little thing that goes to these that said who sent them to me. Y'all know my style. I love you. So stones for Aquarius. Yep, it is that earring right there. I was like, oh. You know that weird little tickle you get in the back of your throat when there's something that's tickled you right here? Like that's what I keep feeling. And it's heebie-jeebies. Stones for Aquarius. You know, I'm going to give you two very, very basic, very cheesy ones. You ready? Rose quartz and sodalite. Sodalite's a very calming stone. Rose quartz is a self-love stone. The reason I'm giving you those two is because, especially this weekend, I'm giving you the sodalite not even so much for yourself as to radiate that out to other people around you, because this is going to be a weekend where nothing really bothers you that much, Aquarius. Everything's going to roll off your back, kind of like water off a duck's back. But other people may not be so relaxed, so chill, so whatever. So that sodalite is going to be key this week for you. Just saying, Aquarius. All right. This is my little Pisces friends. We are going to have a watch party tomorrow. Me, you, me, all of us together right here on the TikTok. I may also be live on YouTube as well, but we'll see. This will be subscriber chat only, just because I don't feel like dealing with any drama. I just want to watch everything objectively with you guys. We're going to have a little bit of a spiritual Q&A. Pisces, that was a lot of last cards y'all tried to draw. We're just going to chat about some things and some stuff, and we're going to laugh, we're going to tell jokes, and we're going to have a good time, because tomorrow's going to be a shit show. You know it. I know it. The whole world knows it. It's going to be a fucking shit show. So I want you guys that are followers to have a safe space to just come and hang out, listen, relax, chill out. Even if you're not a subscriber on TikTok, that's fine. Just come hang out. Just come hang out. If y'all have never watched me, if you're new to me, Pisces, give me just a second, I promise. If y'all are new to watching me, we don't talk politics in here. We don't talk about other creators unless it's in a good way in here. I don't do fucking drama. I don't do trolls. I don't do any of that. All of my mods have a very, well, I have a very strict no tolerance policy, and my mods will 100% mute you or block you like fucking that, because there's so many other places y'all can go to get that drama, to get all of the political unrest, to get all of the shit that's not here. That's not here. So let's just hang out and have a good time. Yes? Yes. All right, Pisces. Well, Pisces, the very first thing I'm going to say to you is trust your fucking gut all week. You have the coercion card. Then you have divine connection. And then you have boundaries. Pisces, y'all being super squishy and all, there's a lot of people that have taken advantage of you in your life. Y'all are the wateriest of the water signs. You are extremely kind. You are extremely caring, and you tend to take people at face value. So if they tell you they love you, you believe them. And so then when they squish you, it hurts like a motherfucker. So here's the thing, Pisces. Let me say one more thing about you Pisces. Y'all hold a grudge almost better than any fucking earth sign I've ever met. You'll still let this person walk all over you, but you will continue to make little fucking tally marks. Like y'all have a whole mental room of grudge tally marks in there. Tell me I'm wrong. So Pisces, there is somebody in your life that has coerced you to do so much shit throughout your life. They have talked you into doing stupid shit. They have talked you into doing the shit they wanted you to do. All they have done is tried to coerce you into doing things for them. Guess what? This motherfucker pops back up this week, if they haven't already. This is somebody that's been around you a very long time, whether it's a family member, a friend, significant other, ex-significant other, whatever it is. This motherfucker right here is going to pop back up and try to do everything they fucking can to get you to do something for them this week that you don't want to do. And you don't need to do it. Listen to me, Pisces. Do not do it. This divine connection card right here, Pisces, you're going to have every single guide you have screaming in your ear to tell them to fuck off. Every single fucking guide you have. There will be every single opportunity for you to do the thing for them, whatever it is they're asking, or the big massive thing they're asking for. And something will happen to block that every single fucking time you try to help them. They need to borrow money. Every time you try to send them money through Cash App with your credit card, go try to pull it at the ATM. It ain't going to work. Because the universe is going to try and protect you as best they can. But here's the thing, Pisces. This is a week where you have to learn boundaries with this motherfucker right here. I know it's hard because this person right here has been in your life for a long time, Pisces. For a long time. They have been taking advantage of you for a long time. This is not a week for you to do anything they're trying to coerce you to do. This is a week for you to be connected to your gut, for your guides to be putting a stop every time this fucker comes and tries to do something, get you to do something, etc. And this is a week, Pisces, that you have to have super solid, hardcore fucking boundaries. mainly with yourself, Pisces. And I know some of you guys are like, look, bitch, get off my case. But here's the thing, Pisces. I love you Piscesians, okay? I love you Piscesians. Y'all are some of the most loyal friends I've ever met in my life. Y'all will follow someone to the end of the fucking earth. If y'all thought earth signs were loyal, Pisces are right in there with earth signs. I'm not lying. But y'all cannot set boundaries. Y'all cannot set boundaries. The universe is going to give you every opportunity this week to set boundaries with this person that's been coercing you your entire fucking adult life. Set those boundaries, Capricorn. Set those boundaries. Period. Pisces, not Capricorn. Why did I say Capricorn? Channel your inner Capricorn, Pisces. Maybe that's what I meant. Channel your inner Capricorn. I told you, it's been a weird brain day for me today. Stones for Pisces. Every black stone that you fucking own, Pisces. All the black stones. I don't care if you are decked out in black stones this week. That is exactly what you need to wear. Just saying, Pisces. Obsidian is going to be your friend, but every black stone you have. Okay? Well, Taurus, y'all just spit the card out really quickly right there. Oh, Aries, my sorry. My sorry. It's been a while since I fucked that up, huh? Here's the thing, though. I drew this card thinking Taurus. So we're going to do Taurus and then go back to Aries. We're going to do Taurus and then go back to Aries. We're flip-flopping a minute because I drew this card thinking of Taurus. This is not an Aries card right here. Okay. This is going to be a very interesting Taurus week. Taurus, this is the integrity card. And then you have clarity upside down. And you have grace upside down. Taurus, this is a week of take no prisoners. This is a week of kick all the ass because you know you're fucking right and you can back up that you're fucking right and not even give a fuck whose name it is that you just cut down. Taurus, this is a week where you're not low-key petty. This is a week where you're like, you know what? This right here, this motherfucker over there, you over here, you over there, y'all are all about just burning it down. Y'all are tired of people testing your loyalty, testing your work ethic, testing your emotions, your mental health, whatever it is. You are tired of people fucking testing you, Taurus. And the thing is, I would worry that maybe this was going to be like a rage week for Taurus, but it's not because of this integrity card right here. You are sick of people testing your integrity. So this is a week where you don't need clarity on why they did what they did, why they said what they said. You don't give a fuck, Taurus. You don't give a fuck. They said what they said, they did what they did, they meant what they fucking meant, and you are done with it. This here, the grace card upside down. Taurus, you're not going to be very graceful about telling these people to fuck off. There will be no, I wish you the best on your journey from Tauruses there this week. There will be every cuss word that they have ever known in their life flinging at you. Maybe don't test the Taurus this week because they will 100% call you on your shit. Tauruses are Taurusing in a major bullheaded way this week, and there is not going to be any give or take with them. It is or it isn't. You are their friends or you're not. And if you're not, if you have been testing a Taurus, if you have been fucking around, if you have been doing anything you could to fuck somebody over, that's a Taurus, just know that they are going to come out of the woodwork at you this week. Tauruses are an earth sign, and they are one of those earth signs that will be low-key, behind the scenes, petty, until they're not. And when they're not, then they're coming at you headstrong, horns blazing, and you're not going to be able to get out of the way. This is a very powerful week for you, Taurus. And if there's things that you need to clear up, whether it's with a person, with a situation, whatever, if there are things you need to clear up, Taurus, this is the week to do so. This is the week to do so. And, you know, if you need a good insult to fling at somebody, your Taurus friend has you. I promise. I promise. So since there are 3 Tauruses in my mods list, just be prepared that if you make shitty comments anywhere at all on any of my lives, you're probably going in a jar somewhere that I have no control over, and I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you a bit. Just saying what I'm fucking saying. Stones for Tauruses. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but you ready? Clear quartz and carnelian. Carnelian is all about passion and drive and anger, and clear quartz is going to amplify all that shit. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Aries, let's move on to you really quickly. We're gonna let the Tauruses go run around in the field, stomp their feet, and get ready to mow people down. Woo! At least it wasn't feral Tauruses. It was just fed up Tauruses, which I 100% get. 100% get. All right, Aries. Sorry I skipped y'all, but apparently that needed to happen the way it needed to happen. Well, okay, Aries. Y'all have endurance, relief, and freedom. And I want you to notice that there's a little bit of darkness with all of these. Aries, this is going to be a week that's out of the norm for you. This is a week where you're finally feeling like you have some of your old self back, where you have some of your old energy back, the good energy, okay? All of the shit that you've undergone over the last 2 years, Aries, has done something major for you that I don't even think you're going to realize until this week. Like, I'm going to tell you, but you're not even going to realize until later this week. And that is that you have built up such an endurance to bullshit that you're wading through chest high bullshit all the time and never flinching, never making a sound, never saying a word, just cutting right the fuck through it. When you realize this week, Aries, there's a massive dose of relief that comes with that. And here's why, because as soon as I said that, some of you guys were like, why would I be relieved that I have this endurance? Like, that's a shit way to build up endurance. But to be honest, it's the only way to build up endurance. Here's why this is a relief, Aries. Because this epiphany of you actually having this crazy endurance for the way the world has become is preparing you for all of the things to come toward the end of the year. Now, I say it that way, not because I think y'all are going to have a bad end of the year, but because you are a cardinal sign and you are a natural leader. People are going to look to you for help, whether this is at home, in your family, at work, whatever. They're going to be looking to you, Aries. So you building up this endurance and you regaining this amazing freedom. Every Aries I've ever known, y'all, if you tried to put an Aries in a cage, I think you would regret your entire existence. I think you would regret your soul's existence. I think that every single Aries that I've ever met, that I've ever known, even if I just knew you a tiny bit, y'all are fighters. Y'all are not in any way somebody that's just going to lay down and take it. Now, you might for a minute because you're planning your revenge. But you guys are the epitome of freedom. You are. You are the first sign in the zodiac. You are the cardinal fire sign. You are the leader. Now, Capricorns will probably argue with you, but you are the leader, Aries. You are the one that's going to be leading the people around you to a little bit of freedom when it comes to a situation, a project at work, whatever it is. So this week is almost like a healthy dose of personal power for you, Aries. It's a healthy dose of you taking that big, deep breath in and realizing that you know your shit. That you have the willpower, you have the endurance, and you have the freedom to help people around you. Now, this week specifically, Aries, is going to be a week where you're a little more quiet than usual. Maybe you don't get on social media as much. Maybe you're not talking to people as much. So for those of you guys that have Aries in your life, your best friend, your significant other, siblings, family, whatever, know that they may not be as yucky as normal because they're kind of just woo-sawing over in their own space, okay? Overall, Aries, it's really going to be a good week for you. It's really going to be a good week for you. In a very calm, focusing way. That scared the shit out of me. That's fun. So, here's the other thing, Aries. I was hoping maybe I could put something on to play to keep that up, but yeah. Here's the other thing, Aries. Oh, you're actually going to feel like an adult this week. I know. You're going to feel like an adult this week. Stones for Aries. I'm going to say Jade and Malachite. I know both of those are usually prosperity stones, but those are the first two that came to my mind for you guys. So Jade and Malachite. Thank you for that, Sass. For those of you guys that want to come in and spew anything political, whether you are watching on YouTube or TikTok, I don't care what side you're on, you will be muted. This is not for that. There are so many other places for that right now. All right. We ready, Geminis? Are we ready? I know some of you are like, Gemini doesn't come after Aries. Well, I fucked up. And if y'all haven't been watching, I crisscrossed Taurus and Aries. So that's what happened. That's what happened right there. All right, Geminis. Okay. Well, it's going to be a typical Gemini week. Gemini, you are 100% going to be two people this week. So you have the Curiosity card, you have Healing Grief, and then you have Practical Intuition. So let's talk about this. Gemini, you are very ornery this week. This curiosity hopefully does not kill the cat, but this curiosity is like, what would happen if I did this? What would happen if I didn't talk to this person? What would happen? Like, you guys are all about the what ifs this week, but actually doing the what ifs. But actually doing the what ifs. What if I told so-and-so to fuck off? What if I told so-and-so that I really like them? What if I did ask for that promotion at work? What if I quit? You know what I mean? You Tauruses, excuse me, I was seeing Sass's comment. You Geminis, y'all are going to be two different people this week. Y'all are your normal, curious, crazy selves this week. And then literally the flip-flop side is you delving down some old wounds and healing some grief in there. So you're going to flip back and forth from what if I did this and then actually doing the thing to, man, that one time when I was 20 and so said blah, blah, blah to me and it really hurt. I probably should deal with that. All of that craziness that's gone on in your life, Gemini, that's caused a lot of hurt and pain and things like that. Now, I don't think that this is like, I don't think this is a shadow work week. This is a week of starting to delve down some of those things. This is a week of making lists. If you want to delve into shadow work this week, Gemini, this would be a good week to start some things. But if nothing else, make a list. Because as you go through all of this curiosity, and what if I did this? And what if I did this? There's going to be a lot of hurt that bubbles to the surface. Because as you're doing the thing that you're like, what if? As you're doing that, you're going to be thinking about, man, I would have never done this if blah, 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 blah. I would have never done this back when. I would have never, whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? So Geminis, if nothing else, make you a list of things that y'all need to work through, that y'all need to work on, okay? Now, I know you Geminis are like, oh God, I don't think I want to deal with this week. I'm going to stay in bed. But here's the thing too, Geminis. This practical intuition card is a very powerful card in this deck. What this means is that you are so in tune with the universe, with everything around you, that A, your divination skills are on point this week, Gemini, and B, you're going to know exactly when to flip from this curiosity shit to this hardcore shadowy shit. Y'all are going to flip back and forth like this, and it will always be at the right place at the right time. I promise you, okay? But, Geminis, let's talk about this intuition card. Y'all better be trusting your gut 100% this week. If you have a new deck of cards, a new divination tool, this is the week to dedicate it to yourself. This is the week to go play with it. If you don't have something new, this might be the week to go buy something. Your spiritual advisor is giving you permission to go buy a new divination tool. I'm just saying it. I got you. But this is a week where y'all are so on point with your intuition, with your divination. Don't keep something hidden this week. Don't keep something hidden this week. Okay? If your gut says, hey, you should say this, say that. You never know when you're going to be in line with someone at the store, at the gas station, whatever, and it's really sticking in your gut that you need to just be like, hey, you know, your blouse is really pretty. You never know when that one comment is going to change that whole person's day. You never know when that one comment is going to spark up a conversation that may save one or both of you from getting in an accident on down the road. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Trust your fucking guts this week, Geminis. 100%. Okay? Stones for Geminis. So I'm going to say fluorite. And I'm going to give you one that's a little harder to find. But this is one, really any of you, I don't care what zodiac you are, you need to have a piece of this. But Geminis, this would benefit you especially this week. And that is called apophyllite. I can't even remember how to spell it. Apophyllite. Apophyllite, I think. Probably wrong. But apophyllite is something that helps to attune you to both the higher realm and this realm at the same time. It helps you to channel both things and see where all of the lines connect. I'm going to recommend just white apophyllite because white is the one that connects you to the higher realms. Also, it is the cheapest one. It's actually really cheap. Blue apophyllite is one of the most expensive ones, but if you find it, fucking grab it if you can because it's hard to find. But, all right. Cancers. There's a lot of cards, Cancers. A lot of cards, Cancers. So this week, the only night that I will not be on live will be Wednesday. Okay. All right. Cancers will be Wednesday. Normally, I do film the Bodhiverse on Wednesday, but I am not going to this week. We're going to take a break. For those of you guys that are subscribers, we'll have some subscriber only lives. I was going to say something else and then it fell out of my brain. We'll have some subscriber only lives this week and this weekend. Yeah, and that's kind of all I'm going to say. It's just going to be a special fun time. Just saying what I'm saying. Anyway, all right. It is hot as fuck up here. This is one thing I hate about Oklahoma weather is that it'll be hot. Like this morning, it got really hot here. It got up to 74. I know you guys are like, that's not hot. It is, especially when we had a storm front move through, which is why the storms were so violent today. Then it dropped down in the low 60s, and now it's back. Like, this is stupid. This is stupid. Whoever is fucking with the thermostat in Oklahoma needs to fucking stop. Like, I'm just saying what I'm saying. Like, you're fucking everything up, Holmes. All right. Ready, Cancers? Y'all are going to notice the thing in this. Let me just show you. So y'all have defense. Then you have freedom. Notice the big stone. Then you have boundaries. Notice the big stone there, Cancers. Notice that both of these are in circles of flowers. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Cancers. I'm not going to say this is going to be an angry week for you, but this is definitely a boundaries week for you. This is a week where you put your foot down a lot. This is a week where you are super defensive. I hate defensive Cancers. I really do, because I love you, Cancers. Let me start with that. I love you, Cancers. But you guys get in this mode where, and you know you do it. You know you do it. You get in this mode where everything hurts your feelings, where every single thing hurts your feelings. I could be like, oh my God, you look fantastic today. Bitch, what'd you say? You know exactly what I'm talking about, Cancers. You know exactly, okay? So you're super defensive this week, Cancers. So for those of you guys that have significant others, kids, family members, bosses, whatever, that are Cancers, know that they're in this mode this week, and maybe it's best just to steer clear. I don't know. Maybe it's best. Y'all are just super, super defensive this week. On top of that, Cancers, this is going to be a week where you let go of some things. And some of it will be things that you'll realize you made a mistake and you will have to go get those things back. So this is going to be a week where you're going to be tempted to tell everyone to fuck off. You're going to be tempted to take a massive amount of freedom, whether it is quitting your job, which please don't do that, Cancers. Okay. Like I'm going to add some things in here. Okay. You're going to be ready to quit your job. You're going to be ready to walk away from relationships. You're going to be ready to sell your car, like whatever, Cancers. You are just fed up, like with everything this week, with everything. Cancers, I'm going to recommend that one day this week, you probably might take yourself a mental health day and just stay in bed. Just relax, take you a hot bath, drink some hot tea or coffee or water or whatever it is. Just chill and relax and just don't talk to anybody. Just don't talk to anybody, Cancers, okay? One day this week. Take yourself a mental health day. If you guys have a Cancer in your life and this week they're like, you know what? I am going to stay in bed. I just need to not people today or whatever. Let them, and don't bother them. Let them have a day. Let them have a day. Okay? But Cancers, this is a week where you're going to have to be really, really careful that you don't walk away from an amazing job that you've had for 20 years, that you don't walk away from a solid relationship, that you don't, like, you're just in the fuck it mode this week. You're going to have to make sure that you have kind of some talks with yourself, okay? Set boundaries with you this week, Cancers. Now, I'm not saying don't set boundaries with people that have been fucking you over, because that 100% needs to happen. But You probably need a safe word with yourself. You need to have a little bit of some mental check-ins this week, Cancers, with, okay, am I going to make this decision because this thing, this person, this situation has actively been steamrolling me, or am I doing it because I am just in the fuck it mode? Okay? Okay, Cancers? I know that this week you guys are really peachy keen on selling all your shit, walking away from everybody, and living in a van somewhere in Wyoming. I understand that. I understand that, Cancers, okay? But maybe kind of sort of breathe, okay? Maybe kind of sort of. Just saying. Maybe kind of sort of just breathe, Cancers, okay? First yawn. There it is. All right. Stones for Cancers. Stones for Cancers. This is kind of a hard one. I am going to give you guys rose quartz because you guys do need a lot of self-love this week. If you guys, for those of you guys that have a Cancer in your life, especially someone in your household, okay, significant other, kid, parent, whatever, a Cancer in your household, you will be walking on eggshells this week. I'm just letting you know, you will be walking on eggshells this week. But Cancers, we know that sometimes y'all need to be wrapped in a kid blanket and handled with kid gloves. We know. So that's this week. Take care of your Cancer. Be nice to them. You know, make sure they eat. Pat them on their butt. Tell them they're cute. Feed them tacos. Okay. I am going to give you rose quartz. The other one, to be honest, I'm going to give you obsidian because I feel like y'all need all the protection that you can get. I'm also going to give you smoky quartz. I know I'm giving you 3. I'm also going to give you smoky quartz because smoky quartz acts like a dialysis machine, including for your own energy, Cancer. Including for your own energy. All right. Where's my lovely Leo gang at? Where's my lovely little Leos? It's really quiet in here. Kind of weird. All right. Are we ready, Leos? This fucking card. Okay. I'm going to show you, y'all have, this is a card I haven't pulled yet for you guys out of the Dark Goddess deck. And this is why I absolutely love this deck. So let me say this, Leos. This card right here and the word associated with it is not something you're going to find in any other deck, okay? This is the Equality card, and this is the Lilith card. And I want you to notice, I'm going to show you guys over here on YouTube, and then I'm going to show you guys over here on TikTok, how absolutely gorgeous this depiction and this card is. Would you ever associate Lilith with Equality? Would you? No. But this deck right here does, and there is a reason that she is associated with Equality. Leos, this week is a lot of Lilith energy for you, and it's a lot of Equality energy for you. In other words, all of the places in your life, Leos, where you feel like you have not been treated fairly, you are all about attacking that this week. And I put that in air quotes because I don't mean that you're going to be your normal Leo drama-like self with this. This is attacking it in a way that actually brings up a very good, solid outcome. This is, and I want you to notice the card again, where this is not something that's crazy, that's intense. Notice that it's just black and white and gray. Notice that this is a very beautiful depiction, and the equality aspect of this is all about you evening out. You know, when you have like the little Zen garden thing on your desk with the sand and it gets all fucked up and you kind of got to shake the tray till everything is smooth again? That is this energy for this week, Leos. Then you have freedom. And here's why I said it's like shaking that tray and making the sand smooth again, because you're tired of being held back by some of this shit, Leos. You're tired of being held back by situations, by people, by things that you've implemented. You're tired of being held back. Okay? And then you have communication. If you know nothing about Leos, it's that Leos love to talk. Leos love to talk. They love to text. They love to talk. They love to lecture. They love for you to listen to them. They love that. So Leos, this week, you are all about your normal self with talking and doing all of the things like that. But you're also very open to listening, which I know every one of you that knows a Leo, I have two. Both my kids are Leos and I raised a third. So I know a little bit about me, some Leos, but Leos are actually amazing listeners when they can stop themselves from talking over or interrupting. They get so passionate and so driven about a conversation, about a topic, about a person or whatever, that they can't help but talk over people. But here's the thing. This week, Leos, you guys are all about communication. In other words, you're all about working through something because of this equality card right here, Leos. This equality card has you ready to tackle a problem, a situation, a person, whatever. Maybe not literally tackle a person, but ready to actually communicate and solve a problem in a way where you guys kind of look around and go, I handled that like an adult. Yeah. So, Leo, this week, when you realize that you've handled a situation like an adult, please go celebrate. Yes, you should totally get yourself a big cupcake or a cookie or a glass of wine or whatever it is that you celebrate with, Leos. Okay? This is actually a very intense week for Leos, but in a very calm way. So Leos, you have a tremendous amount of personal power in there this week. And this is a great week for you to manifest anything that you're wanting to do from here forward. Because that personal power, that motivation that you have in here this week, Leos, this is not something fleeting. And this is not something that's like an intense thing and then a burnout. Does that make sense? It's a great week, Leos. It's a great fucking week. Stones for Leos. I'm actually going to say Garnet and Onyx. Garnet and Onyx. I got to give a shout out to Sass and Tashana over there on YouTube. I appreciate you girls so much over there. I also appreciate my mods over here on TikTok, Christine and Donna, Leanne, Miss Scarly Poo, Brandon. I appreciate all of you guys more than you know. Y'all have no idea how hard these mods work to zap all the trolls, to zap the haters, to zap all the fake bodies, all of the things. They work really, really hard. Y'all have no idea. Y'all also have no idea how scary these bitches are behind the scenes. I'm just saying. Some of the screenshots that they take, I'm just saying. Like all the haters that come in here, all the trolls that come in here, all of the things like that. Oh, these bitches got them. They will screenshot everything. So don't you ever stress your pretty little faces about the trolls or the haters or anybody that come in here. I promise you. I promise you, and a couple of my mods are very scary at finding out information about people to be able to put them in a jar. I'm just saying what I'm saying. So I assume, because can't confirm or deny, that there are probably tons of karma jars all over the United States because my mods are not all in one place. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. All right, Virgos. Y'all also had to have 4 cards. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Virgos, y'all start off with compliance. I don't know that compliance is ever a word that I would use for Virgos, but this next one is a word I would use for Virgos. And I'm gonna probably make some of you guys a little mad when I say this, but you're gonna understand exactly why when I kind of explain it. Y'all are a little snaky this week. Y'all are a little snaky this week. In that you are in compliance because you see there's an end game. You are going to be in compliance this week, Virgos, as a, you know what? I'm just going to wait over here and I'm going to watch and I'm going to gather all the information because next is clarity. So you Virgos are going to be sitting back, and I have a feeling that 90% of you, this has to do with work. Y'all are going to be in compliance. You're doing what you're told. You're being a good, nice, sweet little Virgo, and you are collecting every bit of fucking evidence that you can, because not only do you have clarity, then you have communication. Remember, I think this is fucking hilarious that I just talked about how my mods screenshot everything. That right there, every single Virgo that was listening went, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Every single Virgo that's listening will be saving emails, printing receipts. Y'all will be downloading videos. Y'all are going to be doing so much shit so you can get the clearest version of this situation possible. Maybe don't argue with a Virgo this week because their communication skills are on point and they're very clear on the situation. And I'm just saying, because the next card that the Virgos drew out of the deck is the fucking inspiration card. And here's the thing, Virgos, this is why I said y'all are going to be a little snaky this week, because even though you're in compliance because you're ready to fuck that middle management over, or fuck that person over there that's been throwing you under the bus, whatever it is, y'all are in compliance so you can have all of the clarity you need for a situation. But as you get all of this information and all of this clarity, you're also going to be inspired to do some other shit and some stuff, whether this is putting all these motherfuckers in jars or whether this is going straight to HR about your boss, whatever it is. I'm just saying, y'all are going to be so inspired to go above and beyond with your snakiness this week, Virgo, that you probably deserve a fucking award for it. I shit you not. I shit you not. You Virgos are some sneaky, amazing, scary mamma jammas this week. So chances are, if you need some information on somebody, if you need ideas for gathering information at work or on a significant other or whatever the fuck, y'all know exactly what I'm saying, ask your Virgo friend. Ask your Virgo friend, because they're very scary with their intelligence consumption this week. If y'all need to know an interesting way to get back at somebody this week, maybe talk to your Virgo friend. Maybe talk to your Virgo friend. Snaky, scary, epic Virgos. Oh my God. Stones for Virgos. Jesus Christ almighty. I'm going to say Petrified Wood, sharp Obsidian, and sharp Amethyst. Oh, Libra, 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 Libra. I love that I was kind of spot reading the comments in a little bit, and all of you guys that are Virgos were like, facts, I keep receipts of everything and screenshots of everything. And others of you were like, oh, my daughter, my son, my significant other, the Virgo does all of that shit. Yeah, I know. Libras, please save us. Please save us, Libras, please save us. Okay. 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 I find this very, very interesting, especially since this is two separate decks and the imagery in these two cards are identical. Wait till you see this. Libras, y'all start off with inspiration, and I want you to notice the cloak. I want you to notice the color of it. Yeah, did you notice it? Then y'all have understanding. You notice the similarity there? You notice the similarity? You notice the cloak? You notice the color of it? And then you have healing grief. And while she has a cloak on, the cloak is off. The hood is off. All right, my little Libra lows. Y'all, this is an epiphany week for you Libras. This is an epiphany week for you Libras in a good way. Okay? In a good way. The reason I pointed that out is turquoise hood, no hood. Okay? Also notice the owl here by her. And I know a lot of you guys, owls have a very interesting meaning depending on where you come from. Sometimes owls are a bad omen, but in Celtic lore, which is what these cards are, owls are knowledge, okay? What is on my lip? Dinner, yum, not gross, shut up. Anyway, Libras, this is an epiphany week for you. This is a crazy epiphany week for you, where not only are you going to be seeing where the universe has connected the dots with everything, you're going to be hit with these epiphanies in such a weird time, place. You might be sitting in traffic. You might be in the middle of a dead sleep at bed, whatever it is, at bed, in bed. My words aren't my friends tonight. This is a week of epiphany after epiphany after epiphany. You are leveling up so intensely this week, Libras. But when I say intensely, I mean in a good way. I don't mean that the whole world is going to drop on you. I just mean that suddenly everything makes sense. That suddenly all the dots are fucking connected. It's like all the red lines on the chalkboard are showing you exactly where things were. Everything makes sense this week, Libras. Not only does everything make sense, but this is a fire under your ass and an inspiration because of the understanding that comes with this week to not only let go of things and heal some grief, but to get back on that horse and continue down the path that you were on. Because I know, Libra, that you kind of got sidetracked a little bit, that you had some shit happen, that the world kind of cut everything down a little bit, whatever it was, Libras. This is a week that you're so inspired that you get back up and you start being that magical motherfucker that you are. I am 100% on board with this, Libras. I am 100% here for it. If you guys have Libra placements in your chart, know that there is going to be super inspiration in that part of your chart. So say that this is your Mars. This is all about some passion and some drive to succeed. Just saying, Libras, it's going to be a phenomenal, fantastic fucking week for you. It's also a level up week. Stones for Libras. I'm going to say Brecciated Jasper. Doesn't really matter what color. And then I'm going to say Labradorite. Okay? All right. That brings us to Scorpio. Am I right? Woo. Okay, Scorpio, calm down. You see the dancing card? That was badass. Happy Scorpio season. Happy birthday to all of you Scorpios. Okay. Well. We have defense, freedom, again, because apparently this is that fucking guy card this week. And then we have awareness, Scorpio. Scorpio, this is a week of you coming to the defense of people that really are oblivious to the fact that they're being attacked. This is a week, Scorpio, of you picking up a lot of, I don't want to say social justice, but social causes. There are a lot of things that are close to a Scorpio's heart that you guys are super fucking passionate about. The one thing that I love about Scorpios is that they're yes or no. They are or they aren't. They're not going to sit and hem-haw around and say, well, maybe I'll do it next week. Or, no. A Scorpio is very, very matter of fact on what they want, where they're going, etc. Well, this week, Scorpio, you are really, really in tune with social causes that you care about. In fact, there's going to be something that really perks your awareness about this cause that pushes you to get involved in a different way. Not just online, not just sharing things, not just supporting, like actually get out and actively be a part of this. The holidays are coming up. A lot of people are very active in donating to other people and helping out, whatever. But y'all are going to be ready to take this to a different level, Scorpios. The other thing about this week is you are shifting, Scorpio. Not only, let me not say that, not only. On top of the social aspect, the social awareness, it's like as this epiphany happens with this social awareness, Scorpio, it also brings to light a lot of things in here and in here with you. This is a different type of shift, Scorpio. This is not just a level up. That doesn't even sound like the right way to call it. It's just like an awakening, more of an awakening. There are different levels to spiritual awakenings, and this is one of them, Scorpio. This is going to be an intense week for you, mainly in here. Your third eye probably will be weird feeling this week, a little buzzy. You might have a little bit of a headache, but know that the downloads are going to be intense this week, Scorpios, because you are more aware and more open to everything. So on top of being more in tune with social causes that you care about this week, Scorpio, you are more in tune with you, with your own causes, and with just a massive awareness of the world around you. Now, this is also going to be a frustrating week, Scorpios, because as you hit a new level in your own awareness, you're going to kind of realize how many people haven't. You're going to realize how many people are still way back there. You're going to start to realize how many people maybe aren't meant to go on your path with you. You're going to start to realize a lot of things. So know that it's going to be a really good week, but it's not going to be normal Scorpio behavior. In fact, a lot of you Scorpios are going to be really keeping to yourself this week, making a lot of notes, watching a lot of videos, doing a lot of research, reading a lot of articles, ordering new books. You Scorpios are going to be diving down some intense new knowledge. Okay? It's just going to be, for those of you guys that have Scorpios in your lives, just know that they're also going to be a little quiet this week. You're going to find them with their nose buried in a book a lot, articles, watching videos, etc. Okay? The other thing I want to say is this, Scorpios. We all have to come to epiphanies throughout our lives that some people are not meant to go forward with us on our path. Not everybody is meant to be in your life and on your path the entire time. And it sucks when you come to that epiphany. It sucks when you come to that knowledge. Okay? But we got you, Scorpios. If you just need to come hang out, lurk in the shadows, not really say anything, we got you, I promise. Okay? Stones for Scorpios. I'm going to say clear quartz. I'm also going to say amethyst. And I'm going to say you need a piece of amethyst by your bed this week, Scorpios. Dalmatian Jasper would also be a good one for by your bed, because when you go through these epiphanies, A, you need all of the clarity that the clear quartz is going to offer, and B, you are going to have some weird dreams. You are going to have some interesting dreams. So you want to make sure that you have something that can protect you dream-wise, okay? So amethyst is going to be your friend. Clear quartz, amethyst, Dalmatian Jasper, Scorpios. All right. My wonderful Sagittarius. Are we ready? Why is that one upside down? My wonderful, sweet little Sagittarius. So, Okay, Sagittarius. This is going to be an interesting week. And going forward from here with my content, with me being live, with all of the things, there's going to be some shifts and some changes in a good way. No times will shift, okay? But there's going to be some interesting shifts going on, and I can't wait to share some of these things with you. So, yeah, thank you to all of you guys that have supported me for 3-4 years now. Thank you to all of you guys that are here every single time. Thank you to all the new followers. Thank you to those of you guys that have liked videos, that like the lives, that watch the lives. I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. More than y'all know. Ready, Sagittarius? Sagittariuses are like, bitch, turn my cards over. Thank everybody later. All right, Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. Sagittarius, you have determination, responsibility, and the big picture. This is a life-changing week for Sagittariuses. This is a week of an intense determination to change jobs, to move somewhere else, to shift your relationship. This is a life-changing week. This is a life-changing week, Sagittarius. This big picture card right here, this is more than an epiphany. This is you seeing where you should be in the world. This is you seeing where your path has been leading you, where it hasn't been leading you, where you've stopped, where you've gotten buried. This is an intensive look at literally every fucking thing in your life, Sagittarius. You are also feeling all of the weight of the responsibilities that you have taken on for other people, not just the responsibilities that you've taken on, Sagittarius. All of the things that maybe you felt guilty or you wanted to help somebody, all of these things that you have taken on, you scared the shit out of me. Oh my God. My kid just randomly appeared right there, like ninja style, scared the shit out of me. Sagittarius, this is a week where I kid you not, my whole heart went into my brain. It was crazy. This is a week where y'all are really hardcore looking at all of the things that you've taken on for other people that aren't yours to take on. You knew maybe that your mom or your aunt or your sister wasn't really paying attention to their finances, so you've been helping them pay the bills so their electric doesn't get shut off. That's not your responsibility, Sagittarius. I know you don't ever want to see anybody without a light bill, without a light on, but guess what? They need to be a fucking adult. This is all of those times where, you know, maybe your son, your dad, your brother, your significant other, your dude, whatever, you know, maybe they didn't pay attention and go get an oil change in the car. So you've been doing it and they just think, you know, it just happens or whatever. Now they expect you to do it. All of these little things like this, Sagittarius, are going to come to light. And it's not so much that they're going to piss you off. It's not so much that you're going to get all flustered about it. You're just like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. Not my responsibility. One of my favorite things to say, and one of the things I've said a lot lately, is not my circus, not my monkeys. And I know that you guys, people argue with me and they're like, it's not that. It's not my monkeys, not my circus. I don't care. It rolls off my tongue better because C comes before M in the fucking alphabet. Not my circus, not my monkeys. The thing too, Sagittarius, is that you guys are so fucking determined this week. You are so fucking determined. If you want to make a change this week, Sagittarius, this is the week to do it. If you've been thinking about making a change this week, Sagittarius, this is the week to do it. Just saying. This is your week, Sagittarius. This is the week to change your fucking life. Just saying what I'm saying. Just saying what I'm fucking saying. Stones for Sagittarius. I am going to say garnet. And then I am also going to say picture jasper. Now, the two of those don't look super good together. I would wear the garnet on your left, the picture jasper on your right, and probably halfway through the week, I would switch. Garnet is a protection, but it's also a passionate stone. It's a driven stone. It will amplify that determination in you, Sagittarius. Picture jasper is going to help you find your path. It's going to show you where you're supposed to be. Okay? That makes sense? You got this, Sagittarius. You got this. It's time for you to make a change. It's time for you to be a better version of yourself. We got you. I promise. All right. Well, there we go. That is your zodiac readings for this week. For those of you guys that are in the path of these storms that have been rolling through, please, please, please be safe. Please watch the weather. My nose is itching. Somebody's talking about me. And this is where I'm going to give you one more warning. And this is something that I told my mods and stuff this morning. Y'all, if you haven't started stockpiling for the winter, please do so. Please do so. Y'all have seen how intense and crazy the weather has been with the hurricanes, with this crazy intense shit rolling through the Midwest, with the fires and everything like that. If you guys have not started stockpiling for the winter, please do so. Please do so. Even if just every week you buy an extra $10 worth of canned foods or whatever, I highly recommend that you buy some solar chargers for your phones. They have some amazing ones that have a flashlight on them. They're like $30 on Amazon. They will charge like 4 phones. Completely 100% worth it. Just things like that. Just things like that. I have a feeling that this winter is going to be one of the worst ones we've had in a very, very long time. Okay? All right, guys. Well, with that, I am going to close YouTube over here, and y'all have a good day, good evening, good night. I will see you next week.